And welcome again, dear friends, to another edition of Fresh Bread. This is Reverend Phil Anderson here, pastor of Oakland United Methodist Church and Kansas Avenue United Methodist Church right here in Topeka, Kansas, good old T-Town. Hopefully we're getting some listeners around the country and around the world even, as we thank Tom Lynn again for helping get all this uploaded onto the website, kaumc.church. That's right, Kansas Avenue United Methodist Church. That's what that stands for, kaumc.church. Not .com, not .org, not .net, but .church, kaumc.church. You can listen to it on your phone. That's where I always listen to mine. You can listen to it on your laptop. I think you can listen to it on an iPad. Anything you got, any type of device, this should be available. And we are really seeking to increase our social media presence. We are, again, a work in progress. I'm telling you, folks, there are so many things right now that are exciting, that are going on. Lots of things demand attention. And even this morning, I said, Lord, it's just almost overwhelming. And I really felt the voice of the Lord telling me, hey, just do one thing at a time. You can't do it all at once. Just do one thing at a time. Get to priorities and do one thing at a time. So that's really the goal here, is to get one thing at a time. And so we're working right now on reaching out to our neighbors. And again, sometimes you're doing one thing at a time, but you're kind of juggling things. You're doing one thing maybe one day and another thing another, instead of just starting on one project and seeing it all the way through. It may take months or years to see it all the way through. But we can do one thing at a time. And then maybe, let's just say today I'm focusing on reaching out to our neighbors. And we did go out and do a little prayer walking this afternoon over at Kansas Avenue United Methodist Church. We went in the 1,000 blocks of Northwest Central and the 1,000 block of Northwest Jackson, and had a couple of folks join me. Thank God they were there. It was really enjoyable. Got to see some of the houses along the way that maybe we can pray for, we can minister to. We got some ideas on how to communicate with people. It's amazing how many people have these signs on their doors or on their fences: keep out, no trespassing. It's not a real welcoming neighborhood, and I've told you that before. So we have to be creative and figure out ways to still reach people and respect their unique desires to have their privacy and to have some of their needs met. So we've got some ideas. We got some ideas on how to put the word out. Of course, we want to get our Facebook pages going for both churches. I need some people to step up and help be administrators. So if that's you, make sure you see me, and we will try to launch something here sooner than later. We also can put some flyers out, maybe handbills. We can deliver things to people. Maybe we can go up the street to Bradley's Corner Cafe, put a sign out there. Maybe we can put a few signs up on street posts and get them off the next day. Just leave them up for 24 hours. So, for instance, we're going to have our First Friday Flicks. That's the First Friday movie night with the movie Courageous. That's going to be showing on 7 p.m. on Friday, February 3rd. Now, we're going to need some people to step up and help us with that. I hope I'm available. If I am available, I will be there, God willing. But if I'm not available, we need other people. And so it's just a lot of things going on right now. And as I said, we do one of them at a time, but it doesn't mean we only focus on one thing to the exclusion of everything else. And so, again, it was really great this afternoon to get out and just see what was going on in the neighborhood there of Kansas Avenue United Methodist Church. And we were going to go out to Oakland. It turned out that some other folks that maybe were going to join me couldn't do that today, and that's fine. We'll do that another time. You know, we don't want to make this something that we have to feel like we're obligated to do. It'll happen when it's God's timing to happen. And in the meantime, let's just go with where God's calling us to go. And it's going to be a real adventure. I believe 2023 is a year that I believe God is going to say, come and see. So maybe that's going to be our theme. Come and see in 2023. I guess I've just coined a new phrase here just now as I'm sitting here in the office at Oakland United Methodist Church Sunday afternoon here on January the 15th, 2023. Still seems like a new year. I still catch myself writing 2022 occasionally on pieces of paper that I'm writing. And so, again, we will cut this one off here in just a minute. We're at about 4.5 minutes on this one. We keep these to right at 5 minutes. Come tomorrow, we're going to look into some more things that we're doing at the churches. We're going to also be looking into the book of James this week. And we may just continue looking at James until we get all the way through it. So it's a short book, but it's a great book. And again, it's one with such great practicality. 5 chapters. Some people have called it the Proverbs of the New Testament. So we will be getting into James real soon. But again, come back and join me tomorrow as we're going to talk a little bit more about things that we think God has for us to do at our churches. Until then, God bless you. Have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.